So, why do I raise sheep? Primarily I raise them for the meat. We've had about 12,000 lambs quartered on our farm. We get about 400 a year. And they go to people who understand locally raised, farm, fresh meat. Bye. There. Let me just grab this, okay? Lie down.
Yeah, couple springs.
They should stay there, and the reason they're going to stay there is the pressure point. Not so much if they're uncomfortable. Nellie is far enough back. If she gets too close, then they're going to get nervous. She's actually moving them there with her eyes. That far away. See how those goats are walking away? Now go back, out, right there. Now get back, out. Right there. As long as they are exactly opposite. I fired it up and I brought it out in the middle of the driveway, you know, to do the usual check the oil and everything like that, and a mouse came out. And you know that my dog, she just stood there and she kept that mouse circled. She never bit it, she never did anything. That mouse was in the middle of the driveway and it just stood right there. Poor thing, it would run this way and she'd stop it. It would run this way, she'd stop it. And you put it in this pen with these sheep and you say, get them. That dog would run right at them, probably chase them over the fence, and eventually catch one and eat it. Right? When the border collie sees something, it immediately goes out around the animal and brings it back. Now, this presents a problem. One, the dog is looking at the animal, it cannot look at you, so you never use hand signals with border collies. Never. Two, you never use left and right, because when the dog's on the other side of the sheep from you, their left is your right. So we use clockwise and counterclockwise. If I want him to go clockwise, I go. And if I want him to go counterclockwise, I go. Or I say the word away to me or come by. Those are Scottish terms. The dogs actually know about 40 different commands, seriously. Slow down, speed up, get back, get in close, you know, all this kind of stand, lie down, all that. So, as I work today, I want you to watch. I have young dogs and older dogs. The best dog I have here today is called Britt. She's 12. And notice that she's red and white. Then we have Nellie, who is 8. She's also a really, really good dog. And she's black and white. Then we have Bess, who's 13. And she's a short-haired black and white. We have Dottie, who's 2 1/2. Who's a short, a long-haired black and white. And then we have Bonnie, who's my puppy, who's just a little over a year, and Bonnie will make some mistakes. This is the 3rd demonstration she's ever done. So, if I get excited, sometimes Bonnie will go out of place. Now, I don't like to yell at the dogs. In fact, when I go out in the pasture, if I have a group of ewes that have lamb, the last thing I need to do is have all the ewes get jumbled up, because I want to know what lamb belongs to what ewe. So these dogs are always taught to wait. One of the first commands we teach them is wait. Now notice I'm saying all these commands. Goodbye, waiting, walking, down, up. Nobody's moving. Because they know I haven't said their name yet, or their whistle. As the dogs work, there's a factor we call power and pressure point. All of you humans, there's a point at which if I was to come and get in your face, where you would feel uncomfortable and either fight me or turn away, is that correct? Into the trailer, I would have to shove them. Instead, the dog looks at them and they go in the trailer. Alright? Alright, so, what I want you to see first is how each dog reacts to the animals. Now, some dogs are strong-eyed, some dogs are weak-eyed. But remember, they always watch the animal with their eyes. You'll also notice that I never reward the dog. You don't say, you give a command, come by, good girl. Because every time you tell them they're good, they're going to look back at you for praise, and they're taking their eyes off of what they're working. Let me tell you, if that dog takes his eyes off a 2,000-pound Black Angus steer, that dog's dead. He's got to look right at him. All right, so the goats and sheep, they're pretty calm. Now, I can do this 2 ways. I can send a dog out very carefully, and we can watch them get up very systematically, or I can send a dog out very quickly and bring them back pretty slow. Slow? Yeah, we Come on, Red. Oh, she's fine. Red, ready, way out. Go. Now I want you to watch at what point these goats move. Red, get back, away. I would say about 10 more steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. That's because a good handler knows that they're in a pool. But they're not really rushing too hard, are they? Okay, they're pregnant. I mean, that's not bad. I'm not abusing them. They're kind of walking along, you know. This is a good dog, people. We're not in a race here. Let's bring them right over here. Red, go back, away. I know the other dog is just sitting right here. 5. Red, 5. Red. Remember this dog's 12. Look up. Red, go back. See, she's not running at them. See how she comes around behind them? Here they come. We're going to have the goats and sheep right here. You watch. She knows what she's doing. Red, go back. Red, go back. Red, go back. Now I can do this much easier with a bunch of dogs. Red, come on. All right, now we're going to focus on the sheep. Just the sheep. Red, here. Wait. Red, go back. Right here. Red, no. Hey. Wait, way out. All right, we're bringing the sheep right over here. Now, the problem is I've got 4 border collies in the way. So, come on, Bunny, come. Right there, lie down. Nellie, come. So in other words, I've been saying these commands, nobody's moved until I say their name. Dottie, come. Dot. Dot. Wait. Nope. Dottie. Dot. Dot. Go back. Wait. Stop. Go down. Wait. Go back. Dot. Wait. Out. Dot. Wait. See how nice and calm and brings them in? Red. Dot, walk up. Dottie, walk up. Get down, Fred. There, Fred. Dot, walk up. Dottie, come. Dot. Right. Now, let him. Now you'll notice that Dottie is much further back than Fred. You see that? That's because Dottie knows, because she's a very strong, powerful dog, that that's close enough for her. If she gets any closer, these sheep are going to jump the fence. Whereas Fred has that gentle mannerism. So you can see how each one of the dogs. Now, right now we have the sheep somewhat surrounded. Would you agree with that? This dog has not moved since we started the demo. Now that's a 13-year-old dog walking in there. Can you see how she's staring at them? Look at the intensity. She knows that those goats are going to come back. Duck, walk up. See how she waited? Dot, walk up. Dottie, walk up. Dottie, walk up. See how far back she is? Dottie, there. Walk up. Ready? Dot, walk up. Right there. No. Right there, lie down. Dot, walk up. Stay right there, lie down. Dot, bye. Dot. Go. Here, Bonnie, come. Dot. Bonnie. I want to go. Right there. Dot. Get out, Bonnie. Dot. Get out, Bonnie. Bonnie. Now that is 100% Bonnie's fault. Come here. You're just a little troublemaker. Come here. Come on. Now remember, this dog is equivalent of a teenager. And the world revolves around her, and every command I give is for her. She thinks. Now this is not a positive note. She's tied up, she's screwed up, right? There. All right, so that's good, right? Stop, look up. Lie down. Out. Now, they know they did a pretty bad job, but I still love them. And the way I'm going to prove it to you, now it comes. Hey.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh.